Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Thea The Awakening. So, we've beaten the main story as of last episode. Now, here's my prediction. This episode, if we rock it, beat the game. If we do standard, beat the game next week's stream. If we get really unlucky, do really poorly, fail a lot of rolls, aren't getting any good villagers, then 3 weeks. I can't possibly see it taking more than 3 weeks, and even then, third week might be pretty short. But we need to do the Giants quests now. So I don't remember if we've actually activated anywhere to start the next quest, or if we just need to explore a lot farther. Place to see, that might be it. Giants Return, that is related, definitely. I think we want to work our way up to Giants Return to get this started. Okay. And Expedition, weren't we grabbing something here? Yeah, we were stocking up on some steel because we want to get some orcs. Right now our big goal is we want to get a palisade. How are we on research? We need 2 more research points. Oh no, we did research palisade. Okay. We want 80, I think. Let's double check here. We're gonna need to destroy a building before we can build a new one. What's our worst thing? It's probably one of our first pastures we made. Probably this pasture. Yeah, this one's better. That one's really good. Wow, that's really good. Watchtower barracks, la la la. Yeah, okay, worst building we have is this base pasture that you start with. We'll just remove that. It's no good. And we're going to replace that with a palisade. So we want, all we need to do is primary and secondary. So primary can't be metal. Okay, so we only need 40 steel. That's not bad, actually. And then we just want a decent material here just to make sure it's still giving a good armor bonus. So just for the sake of seeing, like, what's the base quality here? If we did it all with wood, 1 shielding bonus, which is crap and useless. Okay. Palisade is not a super useful building in the first place. It's mostly useful because you can use a lot of material on it. And that can mean getting a high attract chance for useful people for the village. Like, for instance, if I did it all out of wood for goblins, like if I made all out of dark wood, it's a decent way to get goblins, which are pretty rare, pretty cool. You could do it all out of monster bones, you could do it all out of clay. Or mostly out of monster bones, some out of clay. That also works pretty well. Enchanted bones, I believe you could get demons out of if you have enough of them, but we don't. So we're just gonna build up 40 steel. How much are we at? We are only at 6 steel. Okay, so we're gonna just burn some turns. Run the clock a little bit. Bandits attacking is fine, they didn't even hurt us. Killed them. And I don't suppose any of that gear you just picked up can be broken down for steel. Yes, it can. Elven wood and steel. Dismantle that to speed it up. Okay. So we just gotta kill some time. Oh, we got a new member. Miro, we have a new hunter, which I feel like, considering Brandon just graduated, normally I name it after the first name I see in the chat. I feel like we have to name it after Brandon. Actually, usually I go with Godfrey in these games. There we go. All right, Brandon, you're in the game. We'll, next time we come back to the village, we'll pick you up and bring you out on the expedition team. Okay, we want some decent gear here. First, give you some of the good armor. Here we go. Give you some of the good armor so that you have the high armor and leech value. That sword sucks, we're dropping that. Battle slingshot, that's a decent crossbow. Do we have better? These are the same damage, and this one weighs less. So I'll give you the one that weighs less for the sake of getting you a decent weapon. Give you one of our custom-made steel and dragon leather swords to give more leech and more defense. Should have named him Brandong. All right, we need to get you a distraction ring. This has some gathering too, that's useful. Distraction helps with hunts, and he is obviously going to be good at hunting. Folklore and Feint. Feint is good with a hunter. And we don't really have any good artifacts, so we're just going to give you a lucky button for a tiny bit of extra armor. You should name the next person Brandon because they're different people. Oh god, I should. If I miss a lot of this, if I miss... Fuck, sorry, chat moved. If I miss a lot, then this is bullshit. I was, the second top shot in my class, yeah. Speaking of missing a lot, I'm actually planning on doing some more XCOM 2 soon. So, don't miss Brandon. I downloaded so many voice packs for it too. I don't want to go like heavy on mods for it, but I will have a lot of voice packs because some of the voice packs are really funny. Like, for Joe, I made him look as Australian as possible. So he's got the fucking like outback hat, he's shirtless, he's got like, he's got like those yellowish brown, tan shorts on. He's a sniper, and his voice pack is, the TF2 sniper. Oh my god, I'm so proud of that. Also, I downloaded the entire, Dawn of War 1 Imperial Guard, voice pack, so that I can have a bunch of people have the voices of Imperial Guardsmen as they die in waves to aliens. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, they're gathering steel. They're actually gathering steel at a really good rate, which is awesome. At home, the only one who's not gathering... Oh, Prelix is not building anything, because I think we're actually low on supplies. Could just make more dragon shell armor. Oh, actually, we're running out of string. Just cook for now, because we finally built up a lot on that. In fact, Brandon, you're going to help with cooking as well. You and Prelix are going to cook. There you go. How am I? I'm doing okay. How's everybody else doing? I wonder if there's a Cobra Commander voice pack? There might be. There's voice packs for everything. It's great. Okay, we just got another research point. We could pick up gold. Do we know of any locations for gold? If I just hit cancel, you've discovered one place. Oops. It's not even... If I go out and in... Nope, it just never tells me again. Okay. Where is the gold? Because I wouldn't mind making a gold wall even to get dwarves. Dwarves are pretty cool. But I don't know where our gold mine would be. Is that it? That's not far. Yeah, that's not bad at all if we want to unlock gold. I think I will. Oh, we have two sources of gold, so there's that one. Nope. Both bring me to the same spot. Cool. One source of gold. Got it. All right, you're gathering spider silk. At what rate are you gathering that? Pretty good. I want to get a little bit of string on my way back right there. All right, sun's coming up. Good. I don't really want to go running around until I can see. Raging storm engulfs your expedition. You won't... Oh, it's Perth. Yeah, or Perth. It's a place in Australia. Perrin. We do not follow him. I will not bend to his will. No matter what I pick, these two are going to get their asses kicked because, once again, that is the Gatherer team. They are useful, but expendable. I will not bend to his will. We don't worship him. Find cover. Hope the wrath passes. Because you're not winning that. Oh, I accidentally hit to enter the storm with pride. I'm an idiot. Okay, they got hurt an incredibly small amount. Neither of them are mortally wounded, and they'll heal just camping. Oh my god, we just got another hunter. We're getting flooded with hunters all of a sudden. Usually we're running low on them. All right, Marie... Oh god. First name I saw in the chat is the one I never get right. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna fucking figure it out right now, and I'm not gonna forget it this time. Marinery. Is it marinery? Marinery. Oh my god, I got it before you even typed it. Holy shit, I'm the greatest person in the world. See, I wanted to say like Marianne is fucking hard, man. Marinery. I'm gonna get it this time. Anyways, I gotta go for a bit. I got other things need to get done before tomorrow. All right. Stop by whenever you've got time. Message me on Discord sometime. We gotta play something again. Grave. Wow, that really looks like the Buster Sword, doesn't it? But without the notches. What is this made of? This is granite and amber. Okay, so that's what a granite two-handed sword looks like. Can I change my username? Yeah, I believe you can. There's a menu for that in Twitch's settings. I don't remember exactly where it is. Right, let me get you some good gear here. Yeah, that's not a very good weapon. Yeah, your gear's not good. Let's get you better stuff. We'll give you Brandon's old crossbow. It's a little heavy, but it's pretty strong. We'll get you Dragon Shell armor, keep you alive. Yeah, give you another distraction ring. It's useful. Concentration, lucky button. Your gear's gonna be largely the same as Brandon's. Get you some decent gathering tools. In fact, I think I might have given Brandon some bad gathering tools by mistake. Yeah, I gave him some bad ones. Let's give him some better ones because he's got the weight capacity for it. Marinery. We need to get you a weapon, but you don't have a whole lot of weight left that you can hold. I'd like to get you some kind of sword at least, because then you have a shielding bonus, because you got very low health, and if you're below 30% of your max health, then you could die. So I don't really care if you do much damage with your sword. You don't need to. I just want to keep your health up. Can't change my name to Leowitz. Oh, I actually didn't know that you were Leowitz. This is actually a pretty light sword, and that's a really powerful sword. I'll give you that one. It's got very high poisoning. Yeah, attack a wounded creature in combat, poison damage is doubled. That's actually a really, really good sword. And it's surprisingly light. What's it made of? Ancient wood and fur leather. Okay, ancient wood makes a pretty good sword. I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's get you working in the village until they come by. You can help with gathering veggies, just to make sure that the food is always good. Discord name, Steam name, username is Leowitz. Yeah, because I've seen that name around. I didn't know that was you. I know some people have different usernames on different websites. Yeah, I'd like to keep my health up. Yeah, believe it or not, keeping your health up is usually a pretty good strategy in a fight. I gather reports of increase in spider webs. May mean some spiders want to set up nest here. Where are we looking? We're looking about in our village. Okay, well, right off the bat, we have huge intellect bonuses in our village because of the buildings we have. So I'm going to set up the wise ones, get them to do a folk ritual to ward them off. Easy. You kill off the spiders and find stuff in their lair. That was really easy. No one got hurt. Got a little bit of spider silk. No, the spider silk is rare. We have a lot of it. Bird meat's not rare. None of the stuff we got was particularly great, but saves us a little gather time. All right. Break camp and come back. We'll get some string on our way back.
Fresh boar tracks. It looks like a large pattern.
No. I'm not going to the boar. We know how well that ends. If it was my other team, I'd do it. And now I'm me. Oh, did you just change your username to that? All right. How are we doing on this? We need a little bit more steel. A little bit more steel. Oh, I can't talk today. Sun's up and we've got enough steel. I could gather more, but I think we're just gonna go back now. What the fuck is that? Some kind of ghost. Very low quality though. It's not very dangerous, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried. I mean, a 2-skull challenge.
Set upon by a small group of angry-looking wood elves. Their eyes are blackened from the corruption of the darkness, and their faces are gaunt and dried up. Only their bows remain in perfect condition, the last remnant of their bygone heritage. One steps up and spits at you before speaking. You have entered our sacred land. Now leave us some of your equipment as tribute for your sacrilege, or die.
Now, we do have an elf on our team. Gearfox is an elf, and so is Unmorality. We have 2 elves on our team, which actually helps here, because I believe that's why we have this option. Please reconsider your words, my brethren. It does not become our kin to act like mere mortals would, to raise a weapon to one of our own. My own soul is tormented by the curse, and yet I do not allow it to consume me, to turn me into an abomination. Calm yourselves.
The elves sheathe their weapons, and some of them look down on themselves in shame. They seem unsure what to do next. They nod at your elven comrade, allowing them to continue their speech.
You must remember the song of the Silver Oak. Cleanse your thoughts from the darkness and set your mind back to the time of light. I have done so, and I am myself again. Try it, my brethren, I beseech you. Is this going to end with me getting an elf on my team? Because that'd be really awesome getting another one, because elves are very good.
One of the elves looks taken aback by your apology. She shakes her head and speaks. I cannot believe we have fallen so low as to rob people for merely trespassing. We do not even have a sacred place here. It was just an excuse. Let us eat together and have some of our ancient wood as an apology for our behavior.
Okay, we got a little bit of ancient wood. That's cool. And blessing speech for 20 turns on a bunch of our people. That's cool. Now I could kill them. No, I'll share food. That's
the elves
nothing.
Thank you for the food, and you eat together. One of them speaks up. Thank you, friend, for you have reminded us of who we were, even if only for this fleeting moment. Here, have one of our bows as thanks.
Wow, we actually got really good gear. That crossbow is badass. It's twice as good as Brandon's. And that ring, that's a rare ring. That's actually really good. Wow, that was a steal. New person, blood spider. Okay, blood spiders are pretty good. They're not amazing, but they're pretty good. And the blood spider is going to be True Cellites. I believe I've already named you. I'm gonna go with Dante. I don't think that I've already named one after him. Have I? I don't think I have. I'm like 99% sure I haven't, so I'm going to go ahead and name him. And let's go with your new username, DeSanta, I believe is how you pronounce that? DeSanta? I'm not sure. They don't teach Spanish here. Well, it's not mandatory here in Canada, so I don't really know Spanish. There you go, you're in the game now. You're a giant, terrifying spider. Okay. Drop off some loot. There we go. We're gonna re-equip our people a little bit while they have a chance here. Like, Brandon can have that awesome new crossbow. Marinery, you can take Brandon's old crossbow there. Oh no, that's... Yeah, this one. Yeah, because it's a little bit lighter. Good. And we're gonna move the new people over to the party. There we go. We're actually a very combat-heavy team now, and we have our 2 sages with us. And 2 elves. Wow, we actually have a really good team now. You have an unnamed blood spider as well? Oh, I didn't name this one. You're right. I didn't even realize it was my second blood spider. I knew it had some kind of spider on me. All right, we're gonna name this one. This one's gonna be Cobra Commander. I don't think you've been named yet, have you? There you go. All right, we trek out west to get this mission going. All right, drop off our supplies there. And you'll have to gather some wood while you're out. And we can start this construction. Okay, we can steel, we can just do wood, and okay, so level 2 attract orc, that's awesome. I really want some more orcs on my team. Now let's switch this out for something reasonable quality. Monster bone, we could get some attract beast on top of this, that's pretty cool. Never want to have a low amount of attract beast, because beasts are really good. We could get attract goblin level 1. It'll even be a bigger bonus, and we don't have any attract goblin right now, so that'd be pretty cool. You're addicted to Bomber Crew already? God, Bomber Crew is such an awesome game, isn't it? Quartz is no good. If we had enough elven wood, we could attract elf, but we already have a good amount of elves. I think we're gonna roll with Darkwood then, to get a little bit of attract goblin. So this will be 2 new attract skills of things that we don't already have in the party, so that's pretty cool. A vampire spider that has seen hell and is a corrupted saint sounds like an OC. Yep. Okay, you've got plenty of wood. Don't weigh yourself down. You know what? We need to kill a turn here anyway. Just break for camp and get some exotic fruit. That can actually be used to cook some good recipes. Some really lightweight, high food recipes.
You come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy, but many secrets may lie within.
Have you ever considered Darkest Dungeon? I played a little bit of it when it was pretty new. It was cool, but I never got super into it. Maybe I'd like it more now, I'm not sure.
You rummage through the ruins of this old settlement and find yourself in what could have been a cemetery. Before you can retreat, you see the dead rise in their skeletal forms and attack.
What the fuck was that sound? Is audio broken? Did anyone else hear anything weird? Nope, not. Things sound okay on my end, but it's possible my mic fucked up, or maybe like a cord's loose.
You beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
It's good? Okay. Alright, Topaz is okay. Dryad Wood's pretty good. Good experience, too, off that. Place to see, and then Giant's Return is up there. We're gonna go to our Divine Quest now, because I think we could really rock the Divine Quest, and you tend to get good stuff out of it. Well, first of all, grab this. Oh, shit. Big group right there.
What used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky, dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air.
There are now 3 DLC and several new characters. Well, there you go. Because I was a Kickstarter backer for that game back in the day.
You explore the forlorn city, and from the top of one of the stone buildings flies down a swarm of enraged crows.
I think it's the only game I ever Kickstarted. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, it's just I've never really had time to fully get into it.
You defeat your enemy. You continue your scouting and find an old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
Yeah, not the greatest stuff. Is this a group of giants? Orcs. Powerful orcs, but not horrible. Gold's right there. Silver Oak is an elven village, I believe. I probably want to go there. I think a place to see is the Silver Obelisk. Oh, is it the Silver Obelisk? That's a pretty good quest. I like that. You can get some good shit out of that. There's a few good results. Gathering Strength. Well, I do want Gathering on the Gatherer group. Expedition. Strength. Awesome. Medic. Always need more Medic. Intelligence. Good. Herbalism. Tactics. That's good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Back in the village. Health. Gathering. Folklore. That's really good to have at the village. Okay. That was a pretty solid level up.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young
Sage.
adult, and is becoming an adult
We have so many choices now. I was just seeing if any of those were the rare choices, like Inventor and stuff, because sometimes you get that, and that's always really good. All right, you're getting named after first chat. Name of scenes. Sorry, it's me. There we go. Sorry, it's me. You are in the game now. You are a sage living the village right now. You might come with us because we do want to have more intelligent people on the crew. Although we don't have anyone super sagely in the village, so it might be good to keep you home. You also have medic skill, which is really nice because no one at home has medic. You know, I think I'm gonna keep you home and just give you a good sword. And some dragon shell armor. Oh, too heavy? We'll give you this then. It's still pretty good, it's just not as good. But there you go, you're pretty safe. Alright, so for DLC, for CK2, it's on sale, but I can't afford to get all the things I want right now. So between Sons of Abraham versus Reaper's Due, what would people recommend? I do really like playing as Jews in Crusader Kings 2, although there are very, very few of them. They are very fun. They have very unique events. And if you can manage to make the only Jewish kingdom in the world, you get flooded with really talented people, because the best Jews from around the world will always flood to your country if they get exiled. And so that can be a lot of fun. On the other hand, Reaper's Due will affect every single match you play, whereas Sons of Abraham will only really affect some. I think Sons of Abraham might let you play as Muslims as well, which is pretty fun. They have very unique mechanics. But that might be Sword of Islam. I think that's in Crusader Kings 2. Reaper's Due. I'm going to say Reaper's Due because the disease mechanics in that is very, very fun. And the hospitals are great for building a nation because the tech bonuses you get out of a high-level hospital are very fun to play with. You already have Sword of Islam. Yeah, Muslim nations are really fun to play as. It's a really good break from when, you played a whole bunch of Catholic nations already and everything. So it's really nice having new religions to play as in that game. Yeah, I hope you have fun. It's really fun, isn't it? CK2. All right, mushrooms right there. Do I want to just attack right here? I think I just want them dead before they cause a problem for me. Social. Take them out. Easy. Any of this good? Is that a shield? Monster shell. It's not great. Leech on that, but not as good as mine. Now that's an impressive spear, I will say, but spears still aren't great. Yeah, none of this stuff is that good, but we got some good tech and experience out of it. Really wanted to attack them. How are we doing on wood? Plenty. We did sneak on that one. Okay. We cleared up the area a little bit. Pal state is done. Nice. Alright, gathering tools. We're good on gathering tools. We just built a bunch. Get more dragon shell done. Get more silk tunics done. Keep that tech coming. And get some easy kills. We need that quick experience right now. Every easy kill we get a really good chance to get, we take. Because we need that experience and we need that... we don't need the tech as bad, but we do need the experience. We want to level up like crazy right now to be as prepared as possible for the ending. What kind of village has 9 population? It's a shockingly low population village. We have more people out in the expedition than we do in the village at this point.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread. You travel through the plains until you discover a deep rift in the ground. When you look down, you see a vast area filled with rubble. Amongst the rubble stick out some enormous ivory bones of a dragon.
Leave. It's the Gatherer group. No matter what encounter that is, they're not going to win it. Place to see. Let's check it out.
You find the thatched cottages, and just as your scouts said, the little settlement is long abandoned. Instead of people, a nest of giant spiders has taken residence there.
We've done this one before. Easy experience. Tactics.
You spot an intricate system of spider webs spread throughout this area. You plan a diversion to draw out the main body of the spiders. A small team can sneak in and steal as much as they can before the nest realizes anything. Or you can attack the small group of spiders left.
We got some permanent tactics on Trucellius. Trucellius was the one who wanted us to go there, and is the one who got the tactics out of it. I feel like you won that encounter. Yeah, just kill him. Easy.
You have defeated the spiders. You find many good building materials from the cottages, and a good amount of fresh spider silk as well.
It's a good amulet, actually. I'm happy with that charm.
You are about to leave, encumbered by much loot, when you realize one of the spider cocoons holds a human inside. You unravel it and discover a person still breathing.
I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. We just got another hunter. This is like our 4th hunter this map. Holy shit. Or this stream even. Are you kidding me? We got another one. All right. Who the fuck is in the chat who's not in the game at this point? How do you pronounce that? Viorneri. Veroneri. Maybe I'm getting that right? I'm not sure. Correct me in the chat if I'm getting that wrong. Man, we have a shitload of hunters. You can get that new amulet we just got. You don't have the best gear in the world. We're gonna have to get you some good stuff next time we're back at the village. Yeah, you've got pretty bad gear, but I'm not gonna complain about having another teammate. I am that old woman. Well, to the second. Oh, we'll have to go with that. I was really hoping to do that whole Sultan Yoavner II the Second thing from Crusader Kings.
You find the place imprinted in your minds by the professors. It is an old tower that seems to reach the very skies. Its surface is pure ivory, yet strangely shimmering as the sun rays hit its smooth surface.
Go closer.
As you move closer, you see a balcony that looks unsettlingly like a large skeletal hand, and in its palm there stands a tall, hooded man, while a young girl cowers behind him. The man speaks in a clattering, hard voice.
Halt! Who goes?
What do we want to say? We've come a long way to seek a way to restore power to our gods. Do you know of what we speak?
Restoring power to your gods, a grand task indeed. The Oracle knows much, that much is true. And how exactly did you find your way here?
I don't want to say I was sent by the university, because fuck the university. We followed paths set by your deity, the steps are unimportant.
Yes, in truth we have sensed this much. Otherwise I would not make this tower seen to you. The Oracle, Ileana, as you can see, cannot speak to you, nor can she defend herself from those who would abuse her talent. Not after what the university did to her, and so I have vowed to shield her. We have waited for one to come seeking this truth. Ileana has foreseen it, but she could not see who it will be, nor when they will come.
See, that right there is why you don't bring up that shitty fucking university. Great, so how do we reclaim the gods' power, please?
Ileana holds answers to many questions, yes, but are you worthy of receiving them? And more importantly, are you willing to face your fate in order to learn your future?
What do you mean?
I sense your connection to your gods and their blessing fresh upon your souls. Thus, I judge you worthy of the attempt. However, the Oracle can only guide you to find answers. You may need to face trials to receive what you seek, and these may prove difficult, if not lethal.
Whatever it is, we're ready to try it.
The girl, who stood silent and motionless throughout your encounter, steps out from behind her protector and spreads her arms out. The tower opens up before you, revealing a dark chamber inside. The Oracle silently gestures for you to enter. As you approach, you have a strange sensation, as if you're about to face yourself in there.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
You enter the tower and find yourself walking on the surface of molten lava. The light surrounding you is blinding. The air is hot and stuffy. You begin to suffocate from the scorching air entering your lungs. A figure stands before you, staring down at you, unshaken by your distress. You feel you are in the presence of Svarog himself.
I'm sure that from what I just said, somebody is going to have a violent flashback to teleporting around for weeks at a time in King's Quest VI, trying to figure out what the fuck the next objective is. I'm sure I wasn't the only one who suffered through that. Attack the figure before you burn. No, I'm not attacking Svarog. Try to embrace the warmth of the sun. My lord, we have come to ensure the might of the sun is fully restored to Thea. We seek to right the wrongs done to you. Wow, it's him himself?
Just as you thought you were going to burn into ashes, the light dims and the air becomes pleasantly warm. Svarog shakes his head as he speaks. Diplomacy is not always the wise choice, my children. Embrace the sun's power? Really? You think any human could withstand it? And you think I approve of such foolishness? Never mind. Your calling is true and honorable, so I will tell you this much. In order to restore my power, we need to build a shrine of the sun. You will track a creature for me, a creature that will hold what you need to make my shrine. I will give no more guidance. Perhaps your diplomacy will help you.
Yeah, he's kind of sassing us. We've done everything that we've done to try and restore his power. We fucking planted the seed of the new tree of life for this fucker, and he's sassing us. Wow, this is really good. Speech and kinship. That's a really solid item. What's that made of? Dryad wood and gold. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for if I end up making some of my own artifacts. Does that count as an artifact, or I don't know if that counts as an artifact or an accessory. Probably, with how good it is, an artifact. Okay, we need to track that thing down. Let's do it.
You fall through the ground into a dark and stale tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible to make your way back up.
Yeah, sure.
You managed to make your way up again, and you've even found some useful minerals while doing it.
That was a boring, uneventful event. Do I want to do this during the daytime, or should I just mine some gold? Fuck it.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force.
Oh, we've done this.
You know your willpower proves stronger.
We did the
force of
thing.
the wailing wraiths.
God a blessing. We've done that one a bunch. Greek god levels disdain for mortal followers. I know, right?
You soon realize that the place where you will find enough gold Svarog spoke of is less a place, more a live Zmei, hoarding treasures wherever he goes. By the guidance of Svarog, you finally pinpointed the Zmei, and you see that at least it is a young specimen.
You know, Svarog, I passed a gold mine on the way here. I could just mine it for you if you want. I spent the research point on it. Yeah, we gotta deal with him, gather needed gold.
There is no way to take the Zmei's gold without a fight, and you feel you need this exact gold to build the Shrine of the Sun. You must face the beast and prove your worth to Svarog.
We literally killed orcs tougher than this on our way over.
You defeat the Zmei and kill it in Svarog's glory. Not only do you find a stash of glimmering gold ore nearby, the Zmei itself turns into golden scales when it dies. This must be why it was the right beast for the task ahead. You feel power surging through you, and you know you can build this shrine in mere hours now.
Good shield. That's a solid one.
The shrine comes to life within mere hours. It is a glorious monument to the power of the divine light and its lord, Svarog. Once the monument stands tall, Svarog's power will slowly rise until he is able to help rebuild the pantheon and restore balance. It will take decades for the sun god to fully recover, but you stand at the brink of his rebirth, and you are the one to facilitate it. You feel the warmth and thankful embrace of your god as his might slowly returns to him.
You need this exact gold, Svarog, god of very specific things. I like that. I wish I had this 40 obsidian before I built that palisade, because obsidian is not only better than darkwood, it attracts more goblins than darkwood, and 40 is the exact amount I would need. Also a bunch of mithril, which is always nice, and some permanent health ups.
Before you depart, you see a creature formed from the light of the sun before you. It is a young Svaratsek, a fire demon. He bows before you.
Many of my kin have gone astray and serve dragons now, but I have remained a loyal servant of Svarog, our lord of divine fires. I heard his call, and I am here to serve.
Wow, we got a really badass rare character. That was worth it. This dude, he can't have any items, but holy shit. 10 natural leech skill. That's really good. Clear mind. What's this? Social and tactical. There we go. Social is something we do all the time. All right, everybody, who hasn't been named? I know we're running low on people who haven't already been named. I'm sure there's somebody in there who hasn't been named who could be this badass fire demon. Name him Ash. It would be appropriate, but I'm sure there's somebody in the chat who hasn't been named. There we go. Zoni? I think that's how you pronounce that. Is it 2 eyes? 2 eyes. There you go. You are in the party. It's got a badass crew member out of that. Let's, now if I believe it's on the current score menu. Wow, I'm getting close to level 3, awesome. Rarest item is the meeting hall that we made. Victory condition met, that's another 150. This is your experience towards leveling up your god. Giant's Quest finish failed. Now, failed just means you haven't started it yet. The default is failed. It's a poor translation. It should just say not started yet. We did the God's Duty quest, which is the one we just did, so that's another 70 for doing our Divine Quest. Awesome. Alright, we're doing really well. Keep playing. Okay. We're gonna work our way up to start this God's, or the Giant's Return now. Who would have thought that a ghost is more powerful than the living? I know, right? Apparently they got rewarded in death. Alright, I think I'm gonna save up that research. Maybe get some really good wood. Really wish that,
The whole land is the tremors and...
Really wish that Svarog had the same ability that the Night God has of being able to see at night really well, because it's great. Is there a special ending or anything for different gods? Yeah, there's like a lot of encounters and stuff are different if you worship a different god. And different gods have different abilities they give you. Find weakness, nice. New party member? Another fucking hunter! Are you kidding me? Okay, got another hunter. I think primary broom, so they weren't in. All right, you're in. You're at the village right now, so we're just gonna throw you on making stuff for the time being. Gatherers are just getting shitloads of string right now. Yeah. Drop off some more. They have way more than we need.
Slavers are a sadly common sight in Thea these days. Your scouts have spotted...
Yep, we've had that before. Keep an eye on them. We'll beat them up later. Get some kids out of it. Spiders attacking? Skeletons, that's fine. Barely got hurt.
Tonight is a full moon, and you hear the howling of many wolves.
Alright. I think we'll be okay.
The howling becomes louder and louder, and before long you realize your village is under attack from a pack of werewolves.
Yeah, use silver.
You know that silver harms the beasts, and so you gather up all you have in the village to aid you in the fight. When the first of the wolf people arrives in the town square, you see it hesitates upon feeling the metal's presence.
We do not wish to fight you, but if you push us, we will. Now let's try and talk, shall we?
The alpha wolf speaks in a deep growl. You killed our beater, now you must pay. The other wolf people howl at the moon in approval.
Your beta was beaten in a fair hunt. Surely you would not dishonor his memory with the slaughter of the innocent. We might pull this off. Actually, sorry, it's me. If we win this, it's probably because of you. Because we do have some decent speech skill at the village, but you're the only sage there, so you're going to be the best at it. Alright. Hey, Witch Doctor.
The alpha nods and howls at the moon again, but this time it is a long and mournful melody.
Our beater has fallen as a warrior should. We shall not seek redemption.
The pack turns around and leaves.
There we go. Wow, the game even acknowledges it was sorry, it's me. 30 turns of a blessing of speech, plus 2 permanent speech and 1 permanent will. That's really good. Yeah, there you go. You just saved the village. We could have had some serious wounded there. Already putting in work. At this rate, honestly, I think we might even beat the whole game this stream, because we are rocking it right now. Now, it does get much harder. Soon. Yeah, you can actually get a werewolf on your team if you're lucky. And werewolves are very powerful to have on your team. Kill the skeletons.
Your scouts report something of interest nearby and mark it on your maps. Your scouts spot a very unusual landmark in the distance.
This one's good.
Statue made entirely out of silver. It is likely that some danger may lurk there, as no one has looted it yet, but it is a lot of silver up for the taking.
Alright. I remember that quest. That's actually a really funny quest. I hope I get a good chance to do that at some point, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, kill them. Manipulate, just drop your stuff. Thank you. Again, just trying to get every little bit of experience that I can. Vines up here, okay. We have enough movement left that we can break for camp if we need to after this. Just making sure that in case whatever happens, we get hurt, we can break for camp and heal. All right.
You come to a place that looks like a barren hillside, with one old tree stump sticking out like a sore thumb. You don't see anyone here, but you're sure this is the place you were meant to go. Suddenly, the hillside under the tree stump shakes, and a set of large green eyes opens up and looks at you.
Hello, strangers. You come here looking for knowledge, but I am old and sleepy. Why should I tell you anything about my own kind?
Oh my god. That needs to be how I start responding to everything. Like, every time I go appear online on Steam, I'm appear offline on Steam for a lot of the time. It's because often when I go appear online, it's basically an impromptu AMA if everybody asks me questions about different things at the same time. And I really do try my best to respond, but it's really difficult because there's so much going on. From now on, every time someone messages me on Steam saying like, what do you think about that game? And it's literally like my first minute into the game. I need to respond with, you come here looking for knowledge, but I am old and sleepy. And then I unfriend them. Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh god, I really want to do that now. Alright. We'll let the elves do the talking. The two elves in your party speak up. Wow, the game knows we have two of them. You're the Oak Father, are you not? We remember stories of your wisdom. Surely you can aid us now? Yeah, that probably will get us better results.
Ah, the forest children. Yes, you are correct. I am a giant, and your kin did once call me Oak Father. Alas, the oak is now a mere stump, and Stump Father does not ring so nicely. I have long ago pledged my loyalty to the little forest kin, and so I will help you. You want to know why my brothers and sisters now plague your homes, and I can tell you this.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually gone this path of the quest before, and I think it's because I didn't have elves on my team the last time I tried this. I wouldn't even be mad. Yeah, tell us what you can.
The giants, as you call us, were indeed the builders of Thea. Called upon by ancient powers, we were tasked with keeping the destructive force of chaos in check. We hummed the song of life, and its melody ensured the world changed, but calmly, in time. Without our song, chaos would shift your lands and twist them out of existence. But in the days when the younger peoples, like yourselves, began to populate Thea, we became a danger. The Wild Wives and the Vielkolud were gentle and calm, but not during our mating season. Our mating custom, well, you can imagine, I am sure. And so a council of elves, dwarven rune masters, and human goods, with my help, created the Weatherer, the first planetnik giant who would become a shepherd for his kin. The planetnik giants were able to put the others to sleep, and only wake them in small groups for short periods of time to ensure the song continues, even as the builders slumber.
Wait, what? But the elves keep flocking to my games every time. Oh, you lucky bastard. Usually in my games, I get tons of really good animals, but this time I've been very unlucky with it. We have a grand total of attract like 20 animal, or attract beast 20, something like ridiculous like that. And we still barely get any animals, and we're not getting like dragon spiders, like the good shit. We're just getting okay stuff, you know? So what went wrong? Why are the giants waking now and destroying the land?
I do not know what happened for certain. I only know that the darkness corrupted our sleep. It weaved its way into our dreams and thus infected the hum of life itself. I am older than my kin, so I remember, but the young ones, they wake hungry and confused. Now, not only are all of the giants waking at once, but they do not remember why or what their purpose is. Worse yet, some have been twisted into corrupted fiends, the shadow giants called Mroki, or the unliving corpses. They seem to walk the darkness as if it was a part of them, and their Shadow King grows stronger with every passing night.
You have awful luck with dwarves and goblins. Me fucking too. I don't think I've ever gotten a dwarf. I have gotten a few goblins and they were good, but it was rare. Usually I get shitloads of orcs through events. I don't think I've ever just gotten one normally through attracting it with steel, because it's actually quite hard to attract dwarves and orcs because you need to build it with metal, and there aren't many buildings that you can use much of that with. But I usually end up with a lot of orcs through events, and orcs are really good. Like, they're awesome, because they carry a lot of weight, they can equip a lot of really good gear, they make great warriors. So I'm always really happy when I get an orc on the team. Alright, enough talk, how do we stop them?
Your main objective will be to face the Umbrage Lord before he devours enough souls and before he kills off all the Planetnik giants in order to ascend and thus release all of his darkness upon Thea. You see, it is not that he is evil. That would be too simple. It is just that during his sleep, the darkness weaved its way into his very heart, and now his power of the humming, instead of building the world, seeks to take it apart. You will only have one chance at facing him, so make it count.
You got a dwarf when you spawn next to gold. You lucky bastard. Starting next to gold. You can make some really good trinkets out of that. Alright, how do we defeat the Umbrage Lord?
There are two ways for you to follow. One, find the Great Weatherer, the first of the Planetnik giants. He has woken without his memories. Convince him to help you. Remind him of his duties, and you'll have a chance at stopping this. The second way is more bloody. Try to kill as many giants as you can, and then face the Shadow King yourself once you find him, or he finds you. This is not an option I give you lightly, but times are dire for us all.
Yeah, I remember this now. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys, because I think we could pull off either one. Are we gonna do the way where we convince them to help us, or are we going to kill as many as we can? We doing combat, or are we doing social? Because we're quite good at both. We do worship Svarog, which gives us social bonuses, and you've already seen we do quite well in combat. So chat, type 1 for social and 2 for combat. So go ahead and just do that. Don't spam it or anything, because okay, it's overwhelmingly social so far. Oh, yeah. You guys overwhelmingly want us to get the giants on our side. Yeah. There's like 2 people who want combat at most. Alright, we're doing social.
Alas, I do not know where he dwells, but I have seen signs of his presence throughout the Easterlands. Go seek out signs of his Planetnik kin, or other giants who may know where he is.
Alright, just go out there and search for a giant. Shouldn't be too hard. A lot of experience for that. Okay, now I don't think he immediately appears on the map. That's the slaver, which I do want to kick the slaver's ass. Place to see. That's the silver totem thing. Okay, we gotta explore around and find this guy. If
Your
he's...
scouts spot some giant tracks. They may lead you to the Planetnik leader you seek.
There we go. That's quite far away. Ah, that sucks. I needed to go in that direction at some point anyway. So it's not the biggest deal in the world, but, you know, it's a bit of a walk.
The scouts have spotted a group of Yelkalud roaming the hills in the distance. They moved away now, but maybe they hold some clues as to the Weatherer giant you seek.
Alright. That one's much closer to home. Okay, well, they're both in the same direction, though. Alright, yep. Beat everybody we can. Get that experience so we can get as many level ups as we can in. Okay, we're getting close to town. We have so much stuff to drop off in town. We even have a couple people we might want to pick up.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment. When you try to take a closer look...
Yeah, we've already seen how much this sucks. It's happening to the gather group, so they'll lose.
You tried to run. You tried to huddle...
Alright, they're hurt. One might die. Are they low on food as well? No, it's our main party that's low on food. They're hurt, one might die, and they're also cursed. Okay. Just eat a bunch of this stuff so you don't have food issues.
Wounds don't always...
Died. That sucks. Okay. Drop off the stuff I don't need. Go slow in case it juts the thing. In fact, we want to take some food. Yeah, while we're at it, let's get a large amount of food here for the expedition. Good, they already know to eat it. Yeah, drop off all of this. There we go. Must have sent food back by accident. There we go, that's plenty. Okay, and who did I want to bring with me? I might actually want to leave all these people home. Deformed Bat. I think Deformed Bat's name. I'm not even going to bother naming Deformed Bat. No one wants to be fucking Deformed Bat. Alright. Yeah, we do have a ton of food. We've been cooking non-stop most of the game. We took a little break just because we cooked so much we ran out of wood.
You come across signs of a giant's crossing, and you also catch rumors of a wildlife sighting not too far away. Perhaps you can find out more information about the Planetnik leader you seek if you track her down.
Just gotta close the door real quick because the team is home now. There we go. Alright, I think it is we need to encounter all three of these different groups that we have now been informed of. And then we can move on to the next part of the quest. So there's one down there. There's one there. Okay, we'll go to this one first because it's much closer. Wow, how's it 5 o'clock already? Time flies. Time flies when you're doing really well. We've gotten pretty lucky.
It's a rowdy pack of young Vielkalud. They are not as large as some of the stories you've heard, but they still outgrow even a decent troll. They see you and start running towards you.
Yeah, so the yellow skull means it's like above 5. It's very strong. Hey, slow down, guys. We just want to talk. We need some help tracking down one of your fellow giants.
The giants do not slow down. Instead, they quickly surround you and grab you as if you were mere puppets in their hands. They talk to each other as if you were not even there.
This one looks scrumptious. Let's eat this one.
Another one butts in.
No, we must cook it, make it tasty.
The third one sounds unsure.
Are you sure we're supposed to eat them? I know we feel this urge to be physical, but I just feel it's not about food, you know?
The others ignore him and shake you like you're carrots that need to be cleaned of dirt.
Yeah, listen to your friend, the feeling you find some wildlives and mate, not eat people. I'm gonna go with that.
The one you hoped to address looks down at his body, curious, but the rest shrug and continue their debate.
Cook 'em, smash 'em, eat 'em raw.
Alright, wriggle free. This is easier than the combat one.
You wriggle out of the giant's grip and land on the ground. They look at you, surprised but not aggressive.
Look, the food got itself free. I don't know if I feel like eating anymore.
Another one nods.
Yeah, they seem too bony anyway. Let's just smash them.
We can fight them. We'd probably pull it off, too. Alright, that's enough. Stop it. You need to be looking for wild wives and mate, not, or better yet, sleeping, not chasing after us. You're not trolls for pity's sake. Now, have you seen the Planet Nick Lord, the weather anywhere?
The Vielkalud, who was never keen on eating you, speaks up.
I think they are right. We should go look for those females now and leave them be. We don't know this lord you speak of. We woke up confused and hungry for something. No one to tell us who or what we are. Thank you for helping us. Here, have this present.
Thanks, and try not to kill people, okay? We're not your food. I don't know what we gave them, but hey, we leveled up. Gathering, nice. A lot of strength, that level up. Okay, not the most eventful level up in the world. We need to go up there at some point. We'll go do the south one first, because I think it's mandatory to go meet up with the two groups beforehand.
As
Not
you make your
100%
way through
sure.
the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. Your herbalist
Harvest
carefully
it
picks the right herbs.
and leave. We've done that one quite a few times. Oh, she's out of wood? Oh, she can't actually gather any from there. Okay, she can just go back then.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever you have.
Take it, leave. Okay, we're almost there. Now we're going totally blind in the middle of the night. Name the deformed bat Brandon. You know what? I like that idea. There we go. It's our mascot, Brandon the deformed bat. Beautiful. Alright, just take a little bit of wood. We have tons of it. And she's just gonna keep going out and gathering. She could die, but I could always give her one of the hunters now that we have so many.
You come across a female giant, a true wild wife, you believe. She is covered in fur, with huge dark eyes and a slumping, flabby body. She is not as tall as some of her kin, but she is still taller than a troll. The wild wife is crouching behind a great rock, looking in all directions, clearly scared of something.
Hey, Gearfox. No, you're still in the team. You're not dead. No one's died this episode. Hello, I don't suppose you know where I can find the Planet Nick Lord.
The wild wife cowers as you speak, but then she calms down and speaks.
Goodness, I was afraid you were one of those strange big fellas chasing me, and you're only tiny fleshies. Phew. Say, I don't suppose you know why they're after me. I mean, I am just a troll living happily by a bridge, minding my own business, when these guys appeared and tried to jump me. Why am I asking you? I've got to run.
Hey, calm down. You're not a troll. You know that, right? Just stay and talk to us.
So, you say I am a giant, a wild wife, and those others are just looking for me because that's our nature? Well, you do sound convincing, so maybe I will talk to them next time. Thanks. I always wondered where I come from. My folks said they found me as a baby, but they never knew much more. Here, have this as thanks. And I am sorry, but I don't know where your Planet Nick friend is.
That's actually not bad. I got some rubies out of that. See you around. Alright. Well, at least we're befriending giants.
Your scout spots strange weather activity in the distance. This time, it is surely the weatherer giant you're searching for.
Alright, check it out. There we go. I believe that the trigger for that is just peacefully resolving things with the giants. Because I'm fairly sure it actually helps you in the encounter with the weatherer, because I might be misremembering, but I'm fairly sure there's some point in the quest where being nice to the prior giants will help you. Alright, take out this hive over here. Movement's poor in this area.
As you make your way through the hills, you are suddenly jumped by a large, ragged group of crazed people who create a lot of chaos, but you're not sure what their purpose is. Within seconds, before you had a chance to fully draw your weapons, they run off into the hills again. But you quickly realize that some of the women in your party are missing.
kidnappers. Let them run, but follow closely behind, try to steal your people back. Just fucking kick their ass.
The fight was tough, but you won. The scavengers are either dead or running for their lives. You realize with great dread that they managed to kill off some of the prisoners during the fight. One of the rescued people join your team, and you find some basic loot.
I didn't know that could happen. Marina Marie and Pneumonia Lover are fucking dead. I'm pretty sure Pneumonia Lover was our medic. Are you kidding? But it says we got them back right there. What the fuck? They're still alive. They just don't have their gear on. What the fuck? They stole their gear. No, it just got put back in our inventory. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That was very strange. I don't think I fully understand what just happened there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when they were talking about people dying, they weren't talking about them. We got a new person. Yay. We just got a fractal shatter. There we go. You're on the team now. And I wish I had better gear to give you. We'll have to get you some better stuff next time we're at the village. But I'm not going to complain about getting new gatherers. We're actually getting low on them. First part was just them being kidnapped. You killed the kidnappers, but they killed some other prisoners, so you got one new woman. Okay. Oh, shit. What the fuck? I lost a really easy hunt challenge? Are you kidding me? Well, you might die. Oh, you're one of our sages. You're really good.
You come across the ruins of an old settlement. The rusty iron gates look foreboding and creepy, but many secrets may lie within. You find an old storage room in one of the many ruined houses. It took a while to get into, but it holds some usable loot.
That was uneventful. Okay, we have one more movement we can use, and then break for camp. These are regular bones? Yeah. Let's get some elven wood while we're here. Let's hope no one dies. We have a decent medic on the team, right? Pneumonia Lover? Yeah. Yeah, we have a decent medic on the team. Good chance you'll survive. And we are burning wood, and we're eating good. Okay, you've recovered from your wounds enough that there's nothing life-threatening. That's good. Thanks for saving me. My name is Ivana. No, your name is Fractal Shatter now. I think she wishes she was still with the kidnappers. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be moving this person. Well, she just stood there for a really long time. There you go. All right, break for camp again, just so you can heal. Want to make sure they're healthy for the encounter. Break for camp one more time.
The tremor.
New person? Got a scavenger. Shit. Scavengers are the worst class. It's kind of an emergency class. All right, is literally anyone in the chat not been named? I think everybody in the chat's been named. Holy shit. Next time we see somebody say that they haven't been named. Jetstream hasn't? Okay, Jetstream, you're the first one who hasn't. Okay. Jetstream, you are now in the game. Sorry you couldn't be a better character, but you might be going out with a gatherer group soon. Okay, so a few of you. Star Wars hasn't yet, Jetstream hasn't yet, Stasis hasn't yet, Redandy hasn't yet. Okay. Name to be determined. I love naming somebody that.
The skies suddenly darken, the wind hastens, and rain pours down from above. You see a giant surrounded by creatures that look like small tornadoes. The giant stands still with a large bag, and you see him take out storm clouds and place them in the sky. If he keeps going, this could be your last storm. This must be the weather you seek.
Yeah, so 4 red skulls is pretty fucking bad, so we're gonna go with, hey, stop it, please.
The giant can't hear you, and the storm is getting worse.
Alright, we can throw stones to try and get its attention, and we would succeed a physical challenge with only 4 skulls, easy. But we'll use magic to disrupt whatever he's doing, that sounds safer. And his blue text, which is usually a better idea. Rad Andy. Ah, okay. I think I... You know, on Twitch, you have the ability to recapitalize in your settings your name. That'd make it easier for people to read. Okay, use
You
magic.
quickly prepare a magical spell to disrupt whatever the Planetnik is doing.
Okay, if we pull this off, it's mostly thanks to Gearfox, Unmorality, Verneri, I still don't know if I'm getting your name right, Holy God of Fla, and Zoni. They're pretty much our magic guys. I don't think anyone else is really going to be putting in any real work for this. Okay, we're doing Hex Challenge.
You weave a magical thread and try to unravel the Planetnik's own power.
Too easy.
Your spell has the effect of a mere tickle, but it is enough to attract the giant's attention. It bellows at you.
What is this? Why do you disturb me, little ones?
The random character on the team it decided to give the permanent magic and will skill to was a spider. You didn't want to give that to one of our sages? The people who could use it the most? Okay. We've been searching for you, Weatherer, because we need your help, and we can also help you.
You little creatures say you wish to help. I know I have a task to complete, but I remember not what the task may be. It is driving me and my kind crazy. Do you know of the destiny I carry?
Yeah, I've gotten really fucked up on talking to this guy before, trying to get his attention with throwing a rock, because then you have a really hard challenge after. I think I had to like fucking fight him or something, and just got my team obliterated. Yes, we do. You're the Weatherer, the leader of the Planetnik Giants. Your task was to shepherd the other giants and calm their wild ways. Now there's a shadow giant threatening all life. It is your job to stop him.
I sense you have met my kin before, and I feel you have helped them. Good.
That's where it
I
matters.
still do not remember the meaning of this, but I feel I can trust you.
Yeah, if you had been killing them, he wouldn't trust you. Great, so will you help us defeat the Umbrage Lord and put things right with the giants?
Oh, this does sound like a worthy task, but alas, I still do not know my own strength or destiny. Seek out other Planetnik, my lieutenants, and convince them of this mission. I will bless you to aid this effort. When we group together, perhaps our memories can return, and we will truly know how to aid you.
How do I change my name? You don't need to change your name. There's one bar in your settings on Twitch that's for changing your name, and there's another just for changing capitalization, unless they've changed that recently. Because I think you can change your capitalization as much as you want in Twitch, whereas the name change you can only do like once a year or something. All right, we'll find your friends and try to help out. A lot of experience for that. That was pretty solid. Yeah, that's just stream. Okay. Right there. That's actually not super far, because I believe there's no water here, because I see mountains, whereas there might be water that way, so we'll go to the right. As the morning sun welcomes another day, you feel the gods are pleased with your recent efforts. You find a peculiar gift standing in the village square. Bathed in sun's rays is a large hog. Examine it. Got a bunch of blessings of health, hold on. Oh, and it got rid of some curses, nice. Even with our people who are insanely cursed over and over. Got rid of a shitload of curses. Pig looks ordinary, yet you feel it is not, is clearly a holy hog gift from the gods. Holy shit, I just got rid of a shitload of our curses. That's awesome. Wow, a level up as well. A lot of strength on a roll fizzle beef, that's awesome. God, she's been around for so long now. Gathering skill, that's awesome. Leech, cool. Gathering. Speech. That's good. We need a lot of speech back home. Because we aren't amazing at it on the home crew. So we want some people who are very good at it. Yeah, you just capitalized the D. In donk. That sounds like it's a fucking slang for some. Capitalizing the D. Like it's getting erect. Well, Invisible Dragon's wounded. Sorry, Invisible Dragon, but you're not a big loss if you die. You're a gatherer living in the village. But I do hope you don't die. Alright, we're just gonna go straight for the quest. We're beating it today. We're rocking it. Like, a lot. You didn't die? You're good? You're making it through the wounds. You know, it's a good thing we have Sorry It's Me back home, because Sorry It's Me has a little bit of medic skill. That's probably why you pulled through.
You find the group of planet nicks the Weatherer told you about, and you approach them carefully. They look down at you, and one of them speaks.
I sense the energy of the Weatherer upon you, and my instincts tell me to listen. So speak, little one.
Thanks for following Eagle Eyes 123. Welcome to the flock. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're gonna go with persuasion on this one, not only because it's our strong point, but also because we've been good to the giants, and the Weatherer did give us his blessing. So I feel like that's a better, easier choice. Use your powers of persuasion. We were sent here by the Weatherer, and he has an important task for you.
The giants stop what they're doing and listen to you.
Okay, we just got a big speech buff, which I believe only happens because of siding with the Weatherer. Which we're gonna need. This is a 3 red skull challenge with social. It's a good thing we worship Svarog, the elven attractiveness god, because that does mean every character we have has a speech bonus. Because we could fail this very easily. You feel the power of your deity strengthening your words. Your leader calls for your obedience. You were once shepherds of all giants. You are needed once more. You must also help your leader remember the cause, so together we may stop the Mroki. Yeah, this is the hardest challenge we've had.
The planet nicks ignore you entirely and get on with whatever they were doing, but not before one of them swats you as if he was getting rid of annoying flies.
Okay, we got some really bad wounds there. Alright, break for camp immediately so that they can heal. Let's hope for the best. No death yet. Okay, Dante's still recovering from his wounds, so he could still die. They're both good. Medic pulled through. They're still healing, but nothing lethal. Okay, I'm actually gonna kill a bunch of turns here. Roll as we've got hurt a little. It's fine.
You find the group of planet nicks the Weatherer told you about.
They ran into us
approach
now.
them carefully. They look down at you, and one of them speaks.
I sense the energy of the Weatherer upon you, and my instincts tell me to listen. So speak, little one.
Alright, use logic and knowledge this time. We're just gonna see if that's better. Show your argument. Just look at the sacks you carry and listen to what your heart tells you.
The giants stop what they're doing.
Much easier. Holy shit, why is this one so much easier? Think, see what's in your sacks and feel the energy you master. Sense the truth of our words. Like your leader did before. Use evidence to try and guide. Okay, this one's a much easier challenge.
The planet nicks ignore you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Whatever they were doing, but not before one of them swats you as if he was getting rid of annoying flies.
That's a way easier challenge. We've done that challenge before.
You feel that there is a series of... You
We
come across
have-
a dead body lying in some sort of ditch.
Search, leave. God, it really bombarded us that time. Okay, back off a little bit. Man, we've done challenges way harder than that before. You fucking kidding me. Alright, perfect camp. Gather some coal while you're here, because it is actually quite good. Don't tell me you're out of wood now. No, it's the other team that's out of wood. Good. Who's still wounded? Brandon and Naman. Holy shit. As more power returns to your deities, their influence on the world grows. All the deities of the cosmic pantheon look upon you with their favor for restoring the balance in their ranks. Whoa! Fucking huge buff to random people. And we got 2 malicious spiders who are incredibly weak. Okay. Alright, no one died. Once again, the medic pulled through and no one died. Okay, get back to gathering the silk. Okay, we're just gonna go through the whole night. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Keep getting attacked by weak enemies.
You are set
Good.
upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred, as if they cut off their beards with their axes.
Can we
The lead
talk
dwarf
about this?
spit.
Social, they'll fail. No way our gathering group wins this.
You spoke well, but the dwarves looked
Yeah.
bored and
All they stole was a little bit of food. That's really not a big deal. Okay, is everybody healthy? Mostly. Alright, camp once more. Alright,
you find the group of the giants.
intellect.
The planetniks
You
ignore
fucking
entirely
kidding
and
me?
Get on with whatever they were doing, but not before one of them swats you as if he was getting rid of annoying.
I want to point out, we don't have a tiny amount of intelligence on this team. We have a lot of bonuses towards intelligence. How are we not pulling this off? I can't believe no one's died. Royal Crow, that's an awesome. Oh my god, that's really good. Almost 70 health, that's really good. Shockingly high speech skill. Yeah, that's actually a really good character. Amazing. Low on food. Still not great on food even with that. Gather food. While you set up camp, you discover a heavy metal chest hidden away in some shrubbery. Figure out how to open the lock. Oh, we did level 3 intellect challenge. Take the stuff. Alright. Okay, they know they can eat the meat. Good. We're getting a lot of buffs for eating a lot of varied food, but it won't last long. Ooh, this is brutal. Oh shit, one of those things. The Holy Hog brings many blessings. What will they be on this day? Luck to gatherers. I got a little bit of seaweed. Lame. Can you check my stats? Sure, but it won't be anything particularly interesting. Yeah, it's just normal spider stuff. Thanks for following, Dillionaire. Welcome to the flock. Hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, it's normal stuff for Blood Spider. We just gotta keep trying this. I can't believe we're failing it so much. We gotta keep doing the intellect one. The intellect one is way, way easier than the speech one. Even with the blessing of speech.
You find the group of the giants. The planetniks ignore you entirely and get on with whatever they were doing, but not before one of them swats you as if he was getting rid of. You find
You're gonna do it again?
The giant. The planetniks ignore.
You fucking kidding me? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I've never had a problem with this before. This is never the part of the quest that goes wrong. What is going on?
Wounds don't always.
Oh, Brandon died. Great. At least we have shitloads of people on the team right now. Alright, so his character died.
Find the group of planetniks the weatherer told you about, and you approach them carefully. They look down at you, and one of them speaks.
I sense the energy of the weather.
The giants.
Alright, we're doing it manually. This is gonna be the first time we've done one manually in an incredibly long time. Reshuffle. Sure. Okay. Level 5. throw out one of their tactic cards. Counterattacks 1, no good. Counterattacks 7 is pretty good, but we have other things I'd rather be doing. 4 might get somebody. Yeah, we're gonna take a chance with this. Nice. We throw out 2 of their cards. Those are not very strong cards. Yeah, just throw out our card with the counterattacks and they didn't have enough weak ones. Okay, that really hurts. We could counter tactics here with Roll Fizzlebeef, and it would definitely get rid of one of their cards. But Shield Ally would probably be a better idea. This hurts. We could possibly get one with counter offense. Do I take the risk? Yeah. Fuck, man. Oh, we lost 2 cards. Alright, Dante, you're going in there as the shield. You're there to absorb the damage of the first 4 guys. Send me last. I was like, no, send you first so that you can take the brunt so that the attackers will be okay. Alright, at this point, just drop some confusion. That way they waste turns. Alright, and you're there to take the brunt as well. Okay. And we throw the shields in at this point, just the meat shieldy people who can't do any damage anyway. Yep, and we just go in reverse order of damage. Alright, we might pull it off, we'll have to see. God, we wasted a few good cards, though, on bad guesses. We don't have as much firepower as I'd like. Okay. No, this is a pretty good hand. Keep it and play it. You know what it is? The auto battle is probably doing poorly because it knew that Leech couldn't help me in any instance there. That's probably what it was. That was hurting so bad because Leech is so fucking overpowered. Now remember, this isn't actual health damage unless we fail the entire full thing, because this isn't a fight. So, like, you guys getting knocked out at 0 health here for this challenge won't actually physically hurt you. Although we do have some people who are wounded coming into the fight in the first place. Well, first of all, I want a strong counter tactics. Yeah, just throwing out their cards is a good idea whenever I can. There. Do we have any particularly strong counter offense? Yeah, this. Support ally could be good too. I'd rather counter offense. Nice. This one's iffy. Whereas shield ally is more reliable. I'm gonna save this for shield ally. Counter tactics. Okay. Now we focus on the fight again. Alright. Holy God of Fla. Jumping in there with his Pierce bonus to get ahead in the fight. Which is very good. Finally catching you live. Good streams. Oh, I hope you have fun. Castor. Oh, Jesus. This is one of those things where I think it might be multiple words and I can't figure it out because there's no capitalization. Castor breath? I'm not sure. You might need to help me out with that one. Okay. How do I want to handle this? I think I want to drop a confuse, but not really on him. Get closer. Yeah. Just to throw somebody in before him. This fight will go well. This actually isn't that hard a challenge. Alright, drop confuse on him. Drop confuse on him. Alright. So they both miss round 1, which is very good for us. Now we can just throw in whoever. This is an easy win. It's fire breath. Got it. Easy win. He'll get one big hit there, and then we just start slaughtering them. Yeah, this is a massacre. He knocks him out, and then it's done. We start hitting the reserve cards. No matter what we play at this point, we've won. Alright. We want our highest level counter tactics. Not high enough, apparently. Holy shit, wasted that card. Okay. Confuse. Knock out your first round. Yeah, this is what the actual gameplay looks like, but you rarely ever have to do it. Alright, and we're just gonna drop a high health with a... I want a shield. Oh, we don't have any more shield ally? That's fine. Yeah, we've won. Yeah, they can't even go the first round.
Your
Well,
words ring true, and we feel you have helped our kin before. So you say we must try to collect the clouds, and then put other giants to sleep. And then there is the Umbrage Lord, yes?
so Brandon's death was in vain! Yay! Yes, exactly. We need the help of the Weatherer, and you must help him remember.
Planetniks stand as still as rocks, and you see the wind swirling around them madly. Then shooting off into the distance, along with a thunderbolt, the Planetnik speaks again.
There, we have connected and spread the word. The Weatherer remembers now and has shown us how to track down the Umbrage Lord. We must go and try to calm our older kin, but you must go and face the shadows.
Was it Brandon who died? I thought I read Godfrey. God damn it. The joke will never end. Fine, go off, find the Umbrage Lord. Alright, and everybody else has recovered from their wounds. Good. Giants return right next to the base. Got it. That's where I'm going then. We are going to camp a bit on the way back, though, because we are actually quite hurt. The Holy Hog brings many blessings. What will they be on this day? Seaweed.
You discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud.
Nope. It's the Gatherer group. Oh, ruins of a long city. There's 2 spaces away from our town that we never found before. Funny. Leash skill. That's always good. Medic skill. Always good. Alright. We'll go down from this way, yeah. Drop off a lot of the equipment of now dead people. Yeah, we can drop that off as well. We'll keep the meat for now. Because we are so close to the end of the game that we might actually want the food variety. So that we get a lot more bonuses. You know what? Take all that. Take some veggies as well. I'm happy with that. We are very close to the end, if I remember correctly. All right, eat all that. We have lots of little bonuses now. All right.
You approach the lair of the Umbrage Lord, and it is suitably steeped in grim darkness and stale, musty air. In an underground chamber stands a large figure, barely humanoid, made of pure darkness.
Approach the Umbrage Lord.
The Weatherer appears at your side, ready to assist you. The two giants stare at each other, but say nothing.
Okay, we have the Weatherer's support because we helped him this whole time. Holy shit, 442 health, 154 will, 42 speech, 68 intelligence, 123 strength, blunt damage. So if he gets a kill, the rest of the leftover numbers of the damage carries on to the next guy. Oh my god. What is his class? Mythical, which I believe is the rarest. Leech. Oh god, he's good. He's really good. Very low medic skill. I'm disappointed in you, Weatherer. No point talking to him to kill this creature. Well, he is obviously better at combat than speaking, the Weatherer. Let the Weatherer speak. You may have allowed the darkness to take your soul, but you are still one of my flock and you will submit to me now. Let's do that. Can you do this one manually? I think we're gonna have to. We're opening with the Weather in the offense hand. That alone is enough to make me confident to play. Okay, Umbrage Lord's opening, but he's confused because he's coming from the tactics hand, not from the offense hand, so he misses round one. Well, the real question is, do we open with the Weatherer and let him take the brunt of the damage, or do we have everyone else meat shield for him? 50 damage. I think we pretty much have to open with the Weatherer on this, then. Okay, we're opening with the Weatherer, so he's early in the play deck. He'll be the first one to act, in fact, if nobody takes him out with, like, Confusion or Piercing to move the stack. Now, I don't know what kind of levels these guys are going to be and if I could be tacticking them. So all I'm going to do right now is dump a couple high damage guys right behind him to follow up. And when he plays more cards, we'll see the levels of them to see if we could reliably do some of these moves on them. Because Umbrage Lord's level 76. We're not getting counter tactics on that guy. Whether it's, yeah, level 69. 20? 19? Okay, we're not going to get them with counter tactics, so let's just assume we're not going to get any of that on them. We'll have these guys do support stuff instead. First action is always nice to get. Support ally, yeah, for offense up, that's actually quite worth it at this point. Get closer, it's not a horrible idea, but not the best. That right there would actually be quite good. I'm gonna play that. The shield ally is not gonna matter much. These dudes are one-shotting when they attack. I'm not sure we're gonna win this. This is gonna be an iffy one. Whereas if we had fought them, we have the leech ability, and so we could probably auto-resolve and win through that. But we'll see. Okay, we've really powered her up. You know what? He can actually take a hit. We might play him next. Ooh. Hey, Smiley Gamer. We're possibly in the final battle of the whole game. Unliving Giant. God, he hits hard. Drop to first action. That's gonna be nice. That'll be worth it. It's a bit of a risky play, but I think it'll be worth it. Because that's a guaranteed double hit on this guy out of that with the 33 damage because we buffed her so much. So that's actually gonna really deal some damage. It's at the point that I'm seriously thinking we're gonna take out Umbrage Lord before he gets, before like he does any serious damage. I don't think Umbrage Lord's gonna get a hit on the Weatherer. And that's what matters to me because I'm expecting I lose more than I beat them on round 1, but on hand 2, I think I'm gonna walk in with a good advantage. Love the music in this game. God, he's no good at first action. Shall I? No. Can't drop a Confuse. He's just gonna have to support ally or jump in himself. I think I'll have him jump in actually because he's got Piercing. I love the noise it plays. So he used his Piercing to jump ahead in the stack. So I just did that to push Unliving Giant down a little bit and hurt him slightly. Zoni is mostly there just to take a hit and to fuck with their stack a little bit. Anyone else here have Pierce? None in the tactics hand, none in the offense hand. Okay, I can't fuck with them with Pierce anymore this round. Okay. None of them are using blunt damage. As far as I'm aware, unless Find Weakness does that in this kind of exchange. That's Leech, okay. Poison. Double damage when attacking an already poisoned enemy. Okay. Okay, I have some good plays I can do then. They don't have blunt, so roll Fizzlebeef can just take a hit, and it doesn't matter if it hits 5,000 damage. If they only have 2 health, which 12 at this point essentially, then you know, knocks them out, and then that's the end of their play, which gives the people behind him in the stack more opportunities to hit. So it's time that we actually start flooding the map a little bit with very low health people who couldn't do much anyway. This is to get them to waste their moves. Okay, they just played a really high offense up on the Shade. Grant him a sacrifice. Believe me, it'll get us a win. And remember, this is a social thing, so running out of health doesn't mean that you might die after the fight unless we fail the entire encounter. Then you might come out hurt. I could first action Pizza Fish, but that seems like a waste. I'd rather just jump in and get closer and get a chance of 7 damage on somebody. Better not lose MTV? Try not to. All right. Reverse damage order to protect the ones who are going to do the most damage the longest. Okay. We won't end it this round, that's for sure. But we're going to put in some serious damage. We're going to lose a lot of people this round, but next round, I think we can push forward and win this. Hey, Ash, this is probably the final battle of Thea. All right, first round of the final battle is about to start. This is going to be a mess. This is going to be a rough first round. But next round, I think we're going to really rock it. What matters is I think we're going to take out the Umbrage Lord, and that's their heavy hitter. Let's see how it goes. I wish I had a more dignified sound effect. That round went way better than I thought it would. Umbrage Lord's down. This is in the bag. Okay, we took out their crazy strong one. Alright, let's reshuffle, because I want my guy in my offense hand, not my tactics hand. He's still in the tactics hand. Okay, we can still play with this and be fine. Support. I could support an ally for a lot. I could also counter tactics and wipe one out immediately, but that's not really great. I think I'd probably rather just get closer. Did you mod that in? Nope, that's the game. Had a very disappointing and sad day. I'm sorry to hear that. Hit me up on Discord if you want to later. God, I really... See, the thing is, the weather is awesome, but he's not great in the tactics hand. I can hit get closer, but then he's only going to be able to attack once, and he can get hit the whole time. And I really don't want to lose the weather. If he was in offense hand, I'd play him immediately and start buffing the shit out of him and let him do the whole rest of the fight. Is this game anything like Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, not at all, no. Okay, we're on the second round right now of the final battle. And I think we got this in the bag, we just need to not do anything stupid. Because if we lose the Weatherer, it might be over. Well, first things first, throw him a softball. Superior Potato, sorry, you're a bit of a meat shield right now. Oh, they still have a really powerful guy. That's actually really concerning. This is a little bit more dangerous than I thought it would be. How do I want to handle this? If I had a 3 play right now, I'd be fine. Okay, hold on. So first round, kill them, you kill that, you attack, he does nothing. Okay. Okay, we actually have an opportunity here to do some serious damage. We play you. On morality, we're using the Weatherer to massive buff you. Yeah. And you should get an opportunity to attack before they kill you. You'll one-shot the shadow creature, but that's about it. You're probably only getting 1 hit in. Now, you only do 16 damage. If I could buff his health enough that that's not going to take him out, then he might get a second hit, and that'd be really good. Although it's iffy. In fact, it's very unlikely he get a second hit, but I can try. Yeah, man, this is rough. My advantage here is just numbers. We have a lot of people, which is nice, because they don't use crushing damage, so having a large quantity of weak people isn't as bad. If they had crushing damage, it would be a massacre. Nice. Oh. Lost our really buffed guy there. Man, that could have gone cleaner. Reshuffle. Please have Weather in the offense hand. Are you fucking kidding me? Tactics hand again. If I had him in my offense hand, I'd have won right there. That might be it. That might be game. This is rough. We have no choice. We gotta get closer immediately. He loses first round, but it's all we have. Yeah, we might have a party wipe here and have to redo it. I think you can just redo the fight, but with more damage on your side. Fuck, that sucks. Oh god, this is really bad. Alright, we'll see what we can do, but it's not looking good. Oh. Oh god, and they got to play first? Yeah, it's over. We can't win. Man. This is why we should have fought. Weather is much better at combat.
The Lord only laughs at your words, and as he does, you feel your body twist in pain.
Now we gotta fight. It's the last fight, though. Let's do this. We play first, we open with the Weatherer. And we follow with a really high damage character. Roll Fizz will be 51 damage. Alright, it's gone into combat mode. Fuck, of course they're opening with Umbrage Lord. And they're using crushing damage, which means the damage carries over from character to character, which means probably gonna have some fucking massacres here. Okay. We're gonna hit first, though. Do we beef up our attack? Iffy. Well, first of all, use piercing, fuck with their order. God, they have so much health. This is gonna be a massacre. Ooh. Okay, so that's all their non-confused ones. They might just move closer with a bunch of their tactics hand. We'll see. Try for as much damage as possible. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm going for at this point. But because a lot of them they're opening with crushing damage guys, it's gonna be fucking rough. Okay, Pizza Fish is just there to absorb some damage, unfortunately. So is Fractal Shatter. He's using Get Closer, yeah. Just to try and throw some more cards on the field. Okay. How the hell did he fail? Oh, the previous thing? We got really unlucky. We got the Weatherer in our tactics hand over and over. If we had the Weatherer in our offense hand twice, that would have been game. We would have won. It's rough, but it happens. Good first action, Pizza Fish. This is not going to do any good. This will do some good, though. Anything we can do to get our people at the front will help us. Substantially. All that matters is we get as much damage in before they can do anything. So... okay. Hope for the best, but it's not looking good. killed one. At least we're getting a lot of early hits in. I think the weatherer died in all of that. Yep, the weather is dead. They hit him so hard. Reshuffle. That changed almost nothing. In fact, that just made my hand worse. This is bad. We got so insanely unlucky. Look at his health. We can't beat that. We have some of the best gear in the game, too. Yeah, this is pretty much game. I think if we lose this fight, you just auto-lose a bunch of characters. It's really bad. The worst part, if we auto-resolve this fight, we probably would have won. Because, again, it overestimates how good Leech is in auto-resolve, which is why I do it. Alright, that's our best play. But we lose. We just don't have the damage output we need. See? Yep, that's a party wipe.
The Umbridge Lord defeats you and devours your souls. There is little hope for Thea now.
Yeah? We lost? You can't redo it, I don't believe. You might be able to. I don't know. But I think it's safe to say that's it. Probably end of game there. We beat the game, but we didn't beat the DLC. But you lose everything. That entire party is gone, so I think that's game. Man, that sucks. I've won that before too, just with auto-resolve. And that's why auto-resolve is so good. It's a shame, but I think we did pretty well. Oh man, we came so close to a level too. All right, end game. Yep. Yeah, this nobody's gonna want to read all that, but that's Thea. Next Sunday is probably gonna be Crusader Kings 2. I want to move Crusader Kings 2 from Tuesdays to Sundays, just because it's way more convenient for my upload schedule to do that. So what we're probably gonna do is stream a short session of Crusader Kings 2 on Tuesday, and then a regular length one next Sunday. So yeah, hey Truth, you just showed up for the party wipe that ended the game. So yeah, that's Thea The Awakening. I fucking love this game. It's a fantastic game. It's brutally difficult at times though. But for those of you watching on YouTube, check out the description to find Twitch TV link where you can watch this live next time. That I stream quite a bit every week. And those of you watching live, let's go raid somebody, make their day. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.